Hello everyone and welcome to Arsenal Breaking, the show where we give you all the breakdown of Arsenal's latest news. And just a bit of breaking news here today about three players who have been linked with a move to Arsenal over the past few weeks. One of them is new, but two of them are over the past few weeks. So we'll get into something that was mentioned in the last video. We'll get onto that last, but the first thing is just a bit of news that Carlos Vela has signed a 4-year deal at Real Sociedad, which leaves Arsenal reportedly receiving up to £12 million for the player. Now, Carlos Vela was under a release clause with Arsenal, where if Arsenal wanted to buy him back, then they will get him back for £3.3 million if they decided to take that clause out, if they decided to activate it. Apparently they did activate it, but the deal was called off because Carlos Vela didn't want to return to London. He was previously at Arsenal before he made the move to Sociedad, but he didn't like it in London. He had a very disappointing season when he was with Arsenal. So he's signed a 4-year deal with Sociedad in La Liga, and Arsenal are receiving up to £12 million for him. And the next player is... Okay, so the next player is Origi Divock. I think that is how you say it. Divock Origi, who is a Belgian international, currently plays his football in France for Lille, has admitted that he would love to play in the Premier League. It's his dream to play in the Premier League. Now, he's had a good World Cup, and he's only 19, bearing in mind. But he helped Belgium secure their place in the round of 16 against Russia. And he scored in, I think it was something like the 88th minute or something like that. He came off the bench and scored scored a goal. Fantastic skill and fantastic cross from Eden Hazard. He scored to make it 1-0. And that secured their place in the knockout stages of the World Cup. Now, according to Sky Sports sources, Tottenham have been keeping tabs on the striker, and also Arsenal and Liverpool are amongst the host of other European clubs to have been linked with a move for the player. This is what Origi said about him playing in the Premier League. He says, "As a little boy, I always dreamed of playing in the Premier League, but I'm still young, and now I'm in an important tournament. So I think this is a spelling mistake or a word mistake. I'm trying to focus." It says, I'm trying to focus on the team," he said. Then my entourage will see with Lille what I do. So that is Origi talking about how he would like to play in the Premier League, but he'll see what he does after the World Cup, as with most players. So yeah, that's one to keep an eye on. I think it would be a good signing. But with Joel Campbell coming back in to the Arsenal squad, had a great World Cup with Costa Rica. I think that Joel Campbell is a very good striker, but I think that Arsenal need someone such as Mario Balotelli, which I will get onto in a minute. Jackson Martinez, Origi, someone like those players who will be prolific, who will score goals, and will hopefully help Arsenal win the league and win trophies again. So the next player obviously is Mario Balotelli, who you kind of guessed it. It's only just come out today, but yesterday I think it was, or this morning, or something like that, Arsene Wenger was being interviewed by beIN Sports, which is a Middle Eastern sports company who provide coverage. And this is, I shall try and get his quote. Right, so he was asked about the signing of Mario Balotelli. Now, before I get into more detail with this, it's been going around saying that Puma, because Mario Balotelli is, wearing Puma, he wears Puma boots and so on and so on. Puma's the new kit sponsor as well of Arsenal, or the kit provider. So, getting on to something else here. Puma has said, apparently, that they want the deal to be done by July the 10th, because that is when they release their new kits. So they said it'll be kind of good to get it done with when they announce the new kits for Arsenal. So that's why it's nothing's really been going on in the past few days. But what happened is Arsene Wenger was interviewed, and he said that he's played down talk of an imminent approach for the former Manchester City forward, bringing the story. He said that the whole story is, this is Arsene Wenger's quote, he says the story is pure invention. He also said, we cannot believe absolutely everything that is on the internet or in the papers. Sometimes it is created by agents or the press who need news, but in this case it is not true. Now, when Santi Cazorla was, signing for Arsenal, Arsene Wenger played down talk of him joining. He said that he didn't even know who he was. But then a few weeks later, Santi Cazorla joined, and he's turned out to be a very good player, so on and so forth. So whether this is going to be another situation, whether it's going to be a situation like that, I don't know. But I'll keep reading on. This is Sky Sports again. While Arsenal are claiming to hold no interest in Balotelli, Milan have conceded that a big money approach could see them part with the talented 23-year-old. Excuse me. Vice President Barbara Berlusconi told the club's official website, "Balotelli is a great player, but the way I see it, I don't believe that someone can be irreplaceable. We'll see what happens." So that was in the last video. We were going on about that, saying that a move can be imminent for Mario Balotelli, but Arsene Wenger's played down. He's played down transfer talks, and I think what he's trying to do is just kind of play everything down, and then at the last minute say, here he is, Mario Balotelli, just like he did kind of with the Sol Campbell situation. Not really the same thing, but it just came out of the blue. So whether that's what Arsene Wenger's trying to go for, just out of the blue, then it would be fantastic. Not much more news on Sergio Aurier either, but we'll see what goes on with that. So this has been Arsenal Breaking. For any questions or anything like that, then be sure to follow me on Twitter at Jalil Amarsi. The link will be in the description. And thank you very much for watching. Keep tuning in to Arsenal Breaking on Arsenal Fan YouTube channel. On Friday or Saturday there should be a World Cup weekly, just a round off of the World Cup, going in of the group stages, going into the round of 16, and so on and so forth. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want to do. But thank you very much. I'll see you all next time. Bye.